Hello and welcome to episode 3 of my series 2 reviews. Sorry it's taken so long, but yeah, it's here now, so let's crack on with it. Okay, so this was quite a good episode actually. I I remember watching it first came out, and I really liked it. Then it's never been my favorite. It's never been my least favorite by a long shot. It's just kind of been like a nice one to watch when I want to watch it. I never really, if I want to just watch a one-off episode, I never really come to this one. Not, I don't know why, but I just don't. Um, so yeah, I was a bit surprised how much I actually did enjoy it, but it had its problems, and I'll go into that. Cutter's great in it as always. Douglas Henshaw's really good. He's quite serious. He doesn't have that much to do until the second half. Kind of same as Steven as well. Like this is probably the best I've seen the Steven through the whole franchise. Connor gets quite a lot of comedy in this one, and it's quite funny. Scenes of Caroline are really cringy. Um, Abby takes kind of a sidestep. She's not really in this that much. She does a bit, but a couple of lines. It's not a bad thing. It's not really like that noticeable. Jenny's probably this is like her second proper episode, and I really like Jenny in this one. She's probably best we've seen her so far. Yeah, she's a bit flirty, but it's kind of funny to see how the dynamics work in with her and Cutter, and the bit of that train spot was just like a bit cringy. But that train spot, I don't get why they're being nice to him. He watched an innocent man get killed. All he did was take photos. I was like, you're an idiot, Kenny. That scene's quite good. Like, it's quite spooky. I imagine that was like the pitch, like Sabretooth on the loose. Who's hiding out all of this? Like, there's a lot of mystery to this episode, but for this where it lets it down, it's quite predictable that it's Valerie. It doesn't take that long to notice. To be fair though, when I first watched this and I was quite little, I probably didn't think it was Valerie until the end. I probably wasn't that. I was more concentrated on the Sabretooth than Valerie, whereas now it's quite obvious. But I suppose right up until the bit where they think it's Wes, where you're just like, come on, like, okay, maybe before you could get away with it, but now you must know it's Valerie. Um, I like how it kind of feeds the whole theme of this series of should the public know. It builds it up a lot more. I like that. And like Steven's line, how many more Valeries will there be? And it's quite sad really that she dies in that way because I think all Cutter had to say was what's going on, just tell the truth. And I reckon she would have completely stopped. Like wouldn't have killed. She wouldn't have died because he would have stopped. She would have put the creature away, and she would have probably handed him over to the Ark. And to be fair, I reckon she'd probably end up working for the Ark because she could just have a better life working there with her saber-tooth pet and with the other creatures that get abandoned. She could kind of run the menagerie, but that's just me sidetracking a bit. But yeah, I really like Valerie in this. She's a bit weird, but you kind of feel sorry for her. Like she's just been dragged into this, but she's doing the wrong thing. She's really confused. She's got her own. She really believes that they've created this saber tooth and they're going to kill it. And you can see she's a good person, kind of. Trying to think. Connor's got some comedy scenes like when he wants his gun moment again, and he's like, just they should know from episode 1 of series 2, just don't give Connor a gun. He like shoots that guy in the lion costume who's a prick and really annoying character. So I'm glad he died by the saber tooth. But we'll go on to that in a sec. Yeah, it's quite funny. I like the direction of this episode's really good by Jeremy Payne. His best so far. There's quite a lot of tension in this. I kind of feel like the bit where the guy was running from the creature at the train station, and he ran past Kenny, the train spotter. He didn't stop and ask for a phone or help or run. He just kind of ran past him. He could have been safe up there. Really stupid, I think. That's my little stupid. But there was a nice bit where they play like a T-Rex song, which was quite cool. I like how there's a callback to episode 4 of series 1 when he's like, I think they use the same footage and same like they use an imagery of when he's describing the saber tooth because originally that was what they thought was going to be the creature in episode 1 of series no episode 4 yeah episode 4 of series 1. It's the same writers I believe as well. And it kind of reminds me of that, like the should we tell people contrast of like what happened to Tom. Well, he thought it was a conspiracy. Now we've had another one with Valerie. It's quite nice. I think episode 1 of series 4 is just a bit stronger than this person. I feel that the problem with this is it feels like it's a first draft that's just been handed in and they've just gone with it. It feels a bit all over the place at times. We at the beginning was nice with Caroline. We see she's like not just the annoying like wedge between Abby and Connor's relationship. She's actually there. She's planned. There's something going on with her. She sends a photo of her ex, and I think that's all we needed. Because it ends with a bit of a weird scene with about the saber-tooth. It's apparently died, and Carter's like, no, 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 it's a healthy creature, and then he's like, and Leek's like, well, maybe Abby put too much tranquilizer, and he's like, don't you dare, like Abby knows what she's doing, and Leek's just, oh, well, it's dead, and he's like, well, I want to do a private autopsy. He's like, it's been destroyed, we can't risk the risk of diseases, and it's just kind of like, okay, so they're hiding something, like what's going on, what's happened to that, and they kind of leave it. It was a really eerie scene, and I really like that. It's probably one of my highlights of this episode. Then we have the bit with when Connor's like got the detector working. We've got the detector now, which means we can see, like, find these anomalies without just the creature reports, which means a lot more people are going to be saved. So well done to Connor. Really great scene at the beginning when he's like just showing them his detector, and no one's really taking him seriously apart from Cutter, like that. What was I saying? I've completely forgot what I was talking about then. I was talking about episode 2 series. Oh, sorry, I was gonna give a link back to something else which I thought was quite nice, but oh yeah, that was it. Like in episode 1 of series 2, we get the anomaly detector thing, so it's all finally set up, which is really nice. I really like that. Like, it's the mysteries, like something's been solved in the mystery, but there's still so much more to go through. So yeah, that was nice. There's a really weird bit when he's like, oh no, I can't. Like the anomaly is going off the detector, and Abby's like, what are we waiting? Connor's like, Cutter's like, what are we waiting for? We need to go. And then Connor's like, oh no, I can't go. I've got I'm going out. I've got a date. And then Cutter's like, is she hot or something? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, bummer. And I was just like, you want to bomb her? What? And I was like, oh wait, he means bummer. And I was like, oh, it's just his accent. It was really funny. So yeah, really like this one. I'll probably give it 8.5. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.